special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie.
Hey Queens, so today's video is going to be on these natural root jumbo box braids. So I'm starting off with my natural hair here, and we're just going to prep my natural hair. So this is how long it is, and it's not blow dried, so I'm just going to lightly detangle it with the wide tooth comb. I did just allow my hair to air dry, so I just need to detangle it just a little bit. Now I'm going ahead and adding some Shine and Gem. I've mentioned this product on my channel multiple times before, and I'll even pop it up on the screen somewhere here as well so you can see it. All right, once I put that Shine and Gem on, I'm just going to detangle the hair once more, and we're going to start our braid. All right, so assuming you already know how to braid, just go ahead and start to braid your hair. Now it is important because if you're going for the look I'm going for, I want a very loose root. So I'm not going to start the braid at the base of my scalp. I'm going to be very loose with my braiding technique, and we're just going to keep braiding just for a little bit. All right, I'm just tugging on the root just to make sure I have some wiggle room because I am going to be crocheting in some hair underneath that at the end. So that's going to tighten it up just a little bit, but still have the natural root that I want. All right, so here is how far I braided it down, and I'm just going to split that section to lock in that braid and then just start to twist the rest of the section. This is going to make it easier for when I go to take down the hair. I just have to unravel the twist and then take down the braid. All right, apply some Shine and Gem just to lock in the end of the twist as well. All right, and then I'm just going to twist it in my fingers just to lock it in. And this is how that section is looking, just a loose braid going into a twist. All right, so next I'm going to be showing you the hair I used. I purchased 2 packs from our local beauty supply store, and you only need 2 packs to complete this look. That should be more than enough hair if you are going for the size and sections as far as what I used in this video. So here are the individual bundles of hair. You get 4 bundles, and it's already pre-layered and pre-stretched. I've used this hair previously. If you haven't seen my previous video using this hair, definitely check it out. All right, so now we're going to get into the individual sectioning and kind of like the width of one single strand of hair, one single braid. So as you can see, this is the thickness, and I'm trying my best to show you the width, and I'm just going to tug on it a little bit so you can see how thick it is. And this is about the size of each individual section. Okay, so let's transition into the attachments to my natural hair. This is the crochet method combined with a braiding technique. So as you can see here, I'm taking that single section and really twisting it as tight as I could possibly get it and folding it into my hand like so. And this is going to help to really grip the crochet needle, grip the hair to be able to pull it through with the crochet needle. All right, so as you can see, I'm pushing the crochet needle through at an angle. And the crochet needle insert is very small, so I'm just pushing it on as much as possible, keeping the latch closed with my pointing finger all the way up to my root, and I'm still keeping it on it as I'm pulling it through. And as you can see, with that twisting method, all of the hair is able to come through even though it can't all fit on the crochet needle. All right, at this point you can pull one end taut and then just pull the other end through like that. All right, so now we've got 3 strands of hair, and just even it out and keep all the hairs going in one direction. And we're going to be ready for the actual braiding technique. So you should have 3 strands, including your natural hair at this point. All right, now we're going to take one of those big sections to actually camouflage our natural hair and tuck it in without being seen. All right, so just tuck it in as much as possible. I even added a little twist just to lock it in further. All right, so that's what you see me doing here. So it's a little twisted, and then I'm going to take the other section, split it into 2, and now I've got 3 strands to go ahead and braid down. All right, so I'm going for a very loose look because over time I want this to get a little bit frizzy and messy. So I really wanted this braid to be very loose. You can make it as tight as you would like, but I am braiding very, very loose. Now keep in mind, at this point, I'm really focused on my natural hair, making sure that it's not poking through and that it's still locked into that section. right. So once I feel like I've gotten past my natural hair and it's pretty much locked in and not going to poke out, I then go ahead and split the sections evenly. All right. And then we're just going to continue to braid all the way down. All right, so once I'm getting closer to the end, I like to gently place the braid into my mouth and then start to braid it all the way down to the ends, just to lock in all the braids until I'm ready to completely lock in the style by braiding, by boiling the ends of the hair. All right, so this is how that section is looking. All right, from root all the way down to the ends. And I don't mind it going from thick to skinny. I love that look, and I'm just going to go ahead and fluff it just a little bit because I am going for a very thick, messy type of vibe. And I know loosening up the hair now is going to make it even more loose as I start to wear it and create a little bit of tension on the hair. So this step is definitely optional. You can leave it alone if you want. Okay, so let's dive into boiling the hair and locking in the ends. So what I like to do is take my towel and throw it across my shoulder to protect my shoulder from the hot water. Now I've already boiled all of the other ends. So this is just a kettle that I purchased that has water in it, and it's very, very hot, which is going to be perfect for locking in my ends. So I'm just going to insert the bottom of the hair there. And really, we're just going to focus on the ends. I'm not going to go up too high. All right, so hold it for about 30 seconds to about a minute. And then as you can see, I'm just going to wrap the towel around the section and squeeze out as much water as possible. All right. Okay, so now that we've got all the hair installed, it's time to show you the finished product, and you're just going to see the length, the thickness, the texture, all of that in this section right here. And I really wanted to show you various angles of this hair, so if you are planning to do this look, you can get it, you know, from all angles, okay? So this is just going to be, you know, me playing in my hair. I want to show you the full outfit. All right, y'all, so for me, this is my favorite part of the video because I'm just showcasing the end of the style, and this is really just bringing all of my thoughts and my creative process together. So I just love seeing and viewing and touching and playing with my hair as I show you the finished result. So I'm also going to insert some camera footage from my cell phone as well so that you can get a different angle and get a better look at the quality in the same setting but just a different angle. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and wrap the video up with a couple of final thoughts. Okay, queens, so that is a wrap on today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look, and the end result is exactly what I was looking for when I thought of this hairstyle in my head. And I love how each strand just has its own, you know, different like thickness and blend. For the most part, I try to make sure everything was the same size, but I can see a little bit of variation between the sizes, and I like it. I think it just brings the hair full circle. Now what I like the most is the natural root going into these jumbo braids. Now you can see a little bit of the texture from just a little bit of friction I'm creating with my hands, kind of popping up a little bit. So I love that, and over time, of course, this hair, as you lay on it and go to sleep and, you know, go about your normal routine, it is going to frizz up and start creating like more of those frizzy type of hairs. So I'm looking forward to that because I feel like it's just gonna bring like mermaid vibes, bohemian, just natural, a natural type of look to the hair overall. So that's definitely what I'm looking forward to. So if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one.